In this dedicated trading tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm trading on LBANK and how you can be doing the same, why I'm trading on LBANK, which settings you should use trading crypto and which settings you don't want to use. So that is exactly what we will discuss in today's video. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and watch and like my latest YouTube videos, and then we can dive into this LBANK tutorial directly. Since on a daily basis I'm getting so much questions about how people should trade, how they should act on LBANK itself, and how they can open their own trading positions. So that is exactly what I'm going to show you in today's video. This is a complete beginner tutorial and it is going to be a very simple and even short one because it is not that hard. And what I will also show you in this video is how you can now claim some amazing bonuses on LBANK. So this is not only going to be a tutorial on how to trade, but it's also going to give you the opportunity to start trading with some bonuses from LBANK themselves, which of course I'm in collaboration with. So yes, I will exactly show you how you can claim these bonuses as well. But first of all, let's dive into how we can open a trading position. Look, first of all, the first thing you should do is go to your wallet and deposit some funds into your wallet. It is very simple. Just choose your crypto, choose your chain, and you can deposit some funds into your wallet, because without funds, of course, you are not going to be able to trade. And after that, you need to transfer it to your futures account, because you always deposit into your funding account and then you need to transfer to your futures account if you want to trade a leverage. If you don't want to trade leverage and just want to buy on spot, you transfer to your spot account. But this video is going to be dedicated on how you can leverage trade crypto on LBANK here. And here is of course my Ethereum trading position, which I'm also daily discussing in the update videos. And I took some positions on Ethereum, like you guys know, a very small position actually, and I also have a lot of limit orders open. I will quickly cancel one limit order so I can show you guys how we can open a new trade. I will show you how you can open a market order and a limit order, because I think those two are going to be the most important ones, also looking at the current market conditions. So let's start with the market order. The first thing you want to take a look at is what leverage mode you are currently trading in, what margin mode. That is a very important one, because you can be trading isolated or cross. Cross means that all your positions share the same margins in your futures account. And for beginners, I don't think this is going to be a smart idea, because this is the way how you are going to get liquidated the most easily. I think this is for somewhat of more experienced traders. If you are a beginner, I think the isolated mode is going to help you a lot in the beginning, because what the isolated mode does, it separates all of your trades. So if you open a trade with isolated mode, that margin is going to be assigned to that position, only to that position, and that is why it's going to get much harder to get liquidated. So me personally I also choose isolated mode. But what I do want to highlight is that nothing in this video is financial advice. It's just a tutorial of how I'm using the platform. Okay, I just quickly switched over to one of my other accounts, because here I can be more easily showing it, because I don't have important positions open and I don't want to play with my current positions too much. So what I was saying is of course the isolated mode. I'm now going to select the isolated mode itself, because I think for beginners it's going to be the best. Then you're going to choose with how much leverage you're going to trade. I think for beginners somewhere between 1 to 5 is going to be well enough, up to 10x leverage. I think more than that for beginners is always going to be too much, and for this example I would just use 5x leverage, because I think for most beginners that is going to be a reasonable level. And you should do your own research. It is not financial advice. Having said that, we can enter our position, because now I'm going to place a market order first, and a market order is going to get placed immediately. That is what a market order is, and also for that you pay more fees than for example a limit order. I always use the cost value function here, because the amount and nominal value always confuse me a little bit, so I choose the cost value function most of the times. For example, now in this account I have about 1k, and that is something I'm going to be using. So let's open a $250 margin trade here. And then it's very simple. We have the market order set, market order selected, cost value 250, so that's going to be your full margin. And then we are going to be opening the long position in the isolated mode we just selected with 5x leverage. Here it asks us for your order confirmation, so you can double check everything, and if everything is fine, you can open your position like I just did on, for example, Ethereum. I'm going to close it immediately once again to show you how smooth this goes on LBank because of the deep liquidity, and now it is already closed, so that's absolutely amazing. And now I will show you how you can open a limit order, because that is something important. Look, I just opened a market order, but if you're looking at some levels like I'm currently doing with Ethereum here at 3k, 3.1 and 3.2, then you want to open limit orders. What a limit order is for example, if Ethereum falls back to the downside now, when it falls to your level which you did set on your limit order, you get filled immediately, and then you can enter at lower prices during, for example, dips. And that is the way I do trade a lot. But yeah, you can both trade limit or market order. It is completely up to yourself and up to different scenarios, of course. You select the limit order function, you check if you're in isolated mode, if you're a beginner like I stated earlier. Here you have your leverage once again, long or short. We are now going long, for example, $250 again. I'm going to open the trade. Here you can set your take profit and stop loss also. I would always advise to set a stop loss and take profit, because it's going to protect you against a lot of weakness in the market, or just a very big push where you do want to take profit. But now, because it's just for an example, I will open the long immediately without setting a stop loss or a take profit, confirm the order, and then we have a new limit order here. You can see it popping up at this level here. And now my limit order even got filled because I just set it at like the normal price, so I got immediately filled on my limit order here. If you do want to set a limit order at a lower level, you're just going to use this one again at a lower level like 3.2k, because now we are trading a little bit higher. You're going to set your cost value here, and you can be opening another position here. Boom, open the long, and you have a new limit order at the 3.2k level here. So that is how you can open a limit order on LBank itself. Okay, and now I showed how you can open a long order. I'm also going to show how you can open a short order, because we can trade, of course, both sides on the market, and it's actually exactly the same. So I'm only going to show this with a market order here at the current price, of course, then a $250 cost value setup once again, and then I'm going to open the short position, and you're just trading the other side of the market. It is exactly the same, but of course a short position is different than a long position. With short, you're betting on that the market is going to fall. With a long position, you think the market is going to be heading higher in the near future. So this is exactly how you can be trading on LBank yourself, and I'm just going to market close this order now, immediately filled once again, which is absolutely amazing. On LBank you do have a lot of pairs you can be trading. For example, we have been doing it with Ethereum, but you can do it with XRP, World Liberty Finance, Aster, Solana, Sui, Doge, all of the altcoins, and also a lot of very low cap altcoins on this exchange here. So make sure to check it out if you are getting interested in that. And now I'm going to show you how you can claim an amazing offer where you can be starting trading with immediately here. So let me show you about exactly this, because if you're going to come over to the link in description under this video, you can claim an amazing bonus on LBank. And if you're going to click on this link, you can claim a 50% deposit bonus and a generous refund on your first trading position, and get an amazing 50% deposit bonus in that case. But there are also a lot of other benefits. So make sure to check this link out for yourself. But the most important thing is also, because I'm in collaboration with LBank, I will be putting on new links every single time for this tutorial video, so you guys are always up to date with the latest offers from LBank, where you can be starting to trade with on the exchange itself. So make sure to check it out if you do want to claim that 50% deposit bonus, and if you do want to start trading yourself here in the ending stage of the cycle. Because I think, and that's also what I'm showing with, for example, my big Bitcoin position. I just took in a Bitcoin position of over 50k here and about to be filled to 150k. I'm going to be expecting a push higher in the ending stage of the cycle, and definitely a lot of trading opportunities. So yeah, make sure to come and check it out if you're getting interested in that. I hope you guys did find some value in this tutorial video for absolute beginners. I hope it was a very clear and very good tutorial for you. What I do want to say, and this is going to be a big disclaimer, is I'm in no way a financial advisor. You should always do your own research, and you should choose on which exchange you do want to be trading yourself. If you're going to use my link, let do know it's an affiliate link, and you will also be supporting the channel. So if you value the videos, if you truly value it, then you can be using my link and of course claim the bonus. You can only claim the bonus with my link in this case. So yeah, if you do want to do so and support the channel, you can find it in the description under this tutorial video. And that is how I will be ending the tutorial video of today. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch and like my latest YouTube videos, and then I will see you guys in my next video later.